All right, hello everybody. My name is Dalton Rellinger, and welcome to what is pretty much the beginning of the end of Sailwind, the Dhow only challenge. In the previous episode, I went from Happy Bay to here, the base of Mount Malefic, and starting off in some really terrible weather, but never mind. So yeah, this is Astron. We only have like a handful of islands to visit. So I'm kind of excited to get this wrapped up, actually. I might get this all done in one video. Who knows? Uh, so first things first, we need to take a mission. Probably going to go to Sunspire because it's the closest. That's probably all I can take for right now. Okay, so let's get loaded up. Put you there. All right. How's the wind doing? Not great. It's got to be said. But the good thing about this journey is it's not going to take nearly as long as the journey from Happy Bay did. God, that took forever. Let's see here. Do I go for... Yeah. Go for the cutter jib, because we're going to be sailing pretty tight to the wind. Okay, and I want to go through and make sure that I'm still okay for supplies. Probably should have done that before I left, but never mind. So yeah, I'm good for food. Where are we stopped? Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can go ahead and reel this in. I don't remember which part of the island specifically the port is on at Sunspire, but I suppose we'll find it sooner or later. The wind isn't actually completely against us here, which is good to know. That being said, I am going to relieve some tension on that. Okay, that's an empty bottle now. Guess I'll just put you there for now. So what islands can we actually see here? That's Sunspire. That over there would be Fort Aistrin itself. Mount Malefic. There is actually one uninhabited island I would kind of like to go and visit, because I've never actually been there before, which is the Oracle Isle, I believe it's called. Every other island except for that one I've been to, so I'm kind of curious to check it out. One thing to keep in mind about Aistrin is the islands are easy to see because they're extremely big, but that also means it takes a while to sail in between them. For the most part, it's not too bad. I believe from Mount Malefic to Sunspire is probably the longest journey here. Like between islands, I mean. Like it's the longest stretch. So if we look at the map, yeah, it looks like Mount Malefic is actually pretty close to Sunspire on the map, but they're a lot further than the map would indicate. And over here is the Oracle Isle. I would like to check that out at some point. Might be in this video, who knows? I'm not talking very much in this episode, am I? But I suppose it's not a bad thing. Let you guys experience the weather a bit more. Now, I believe here at Sunspire is where you can actually buy the most expensive spyglass in the game. So presumably, it would allow you to see pretty far out. Okay, this gaff sail has got to go down. It's catching too much wind. In fact, I might just have to solve this by sleeping my problems away. I'll see you guys in a moment. Well, I can see the lights of port, so that's nice, and it looks like the weather has calmed down quite a bit. Probably raise up the gaff sail again, and in fact, I think I'm gonna raise up the cutter jib here. And lower the larger sail. As the weather's calmed down quite a bit. Forgot to loosen this. Okay, it's catching the wind now. For this port, I'm kind of coming at it from the wrong angle. You want to kind of come in from the west. Yeah, I do enjoy starting in Aestrin though, because the islands are just so big. You can always tell where you're going, with the exception of east wind. I'm going to tighten this just a little bit more. There we go. Alright, and I'll see you guys whenever we get closer to port. Right, here we are, about to arrive. I'm sailing into the wind a little bit here to try and make the right approach, or as much as I can anyway. Because whenever I depart, I'm going to sail around, head up north. I might try and sail around to either Siren Song or head back to Fort Aestrin. I say head back to Fort Aestrin. It's I've never been there before in this playthrough. We might go to Fort Aestrin. We'll kind of play around with the sails there and just kind of see what it has to offer. After that, I think from Fort Aestrin, I'm going to sail west, head around the Oracle Isle try and head up north, like directly to Eastwind. Because Eastwind, whenever I first started doing this game, well, my previous playthrough anyway, whenever I actually uploaded videos in the past, Eastwind was elusive to me. It's like my second journey. I tried going to Eastwind and couldn't find it. I think I sailed too far north, but it's been a little too long since that playthrough. Could always go back and watch the video, I suppose. I apologize for any sniffing, coughing, or sneezing. I'm not really feeling that great today. The weather has been constantly changing from hot to cold, cold to hot, and I think it's kind of catching up with me a little bit. Doesn't help that I work out and that stuff, but you know. Like, it went from being 50 degrees at night to almost 90 in the afternoon. It was ridiculous. Okay, let's go ahead and lower the gaff sail. I could probably raise this up as well. It'll be catching too much wind. There we go. Let's give it a big wide turn. So I'm going to get our stuff unloaded, and I'll see you guys back at dawn so we can take a little look-see around Sunspire. Okay, welcome back, everybody. So Sunspire is kind of a smaller town. You're not selling rum by any chance, are you? No, just water. If you come up here, excuse me, you've got a little market. I'll buy some bread and some cheese. That's a pretty classic combo, actually. You know what? I'll have a beer, too. Kind of celebrate the fact that I finally made it to Astron. I think over here, yeah, you've got like the biggest spyglass. I didn't mean to buy that, but can I maybe sell this other spyglass to somebody? There we go. Alright, so I've got the world's biggest spyglass now. I wasn't really intending to buy that, but whatever. So yeah, that's basically all that's really here, is just a small market town. And the biggest spyglass, which I have now purchased for the first time ever. I can't believe I just did that. I didn't think I would have enough money to do that, but whatever. Okay, so I guess we don't have a choice. We're going to Fort Eastern whether we want to or not. Guess we'll take some goods and some pork. And I can't take anything else because I don't have enough reputation. Fine. I'll put the goods on first because they're heavier. The problem with a lot of these smaller boats is all the winches and stuff get in the way. All right. Let us be on our way. Okay, so the wind is blowing from pretty much directly the southwest. I might have better luck. Yeah, because if I sail around like this, I'm going to have to go like directly west. I might have better luck just trying to... go at it from this angle. Okay, let's sail straight for a little bit. We'll try and get some speed up. Actually, I'm going to need all the speed I can get, so let's do... That's the wrong one. Let's do the bigger sail. God, my nose won't stop running. What the heck? Okay. We'll sail straight for a little bit. We'll get some speed up. And then probably try and sail a bit more out like this. That way we can at least kind of clear the island. Oh yeah, this thing zooms in like crazy. The last one would have gone like to about maybe right there. This thing zooms right in on on the port. Okay, I think we can make this now. Turn! 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 All right. Problem solved. So I will see you guys when we get closer to Fort Astron. I guess, you know, I didn't really blow that much money in the end. Money is basically useless now because I've got enough food to last me until we get done with the series, which might be in this video, who knows. I guess you guys will know here before too long. But, yeah. We're almost done with this LP. We're not done with Sailwind though, not by a long shot. This particular LP, yeah. The game itself, no. This game is pretty much the staple of my channel now because it's like the only game I really enjoy playing anymore. I mean, aside from No Man's Sky, which I'm currently uploading some more episodes of as we speak, which is why I'm cutting in and out pretty frequently, so. But I figured I'd show you guys the sail-by of I forget the freaking island's name again. Sunspire. I can never remember this island's name. It's weird. Every other island I can pretty much remember, but this island's name just throws me for a loop. Okay, this is actually be a pretty good test to see how far this thing really... I can actually see the people in the market. That is crazy. Do I even need the fishing pole anymore? Probably not, because I've got a lot of... Okay. I've got a lot of food in crates that I can just use for my remaining... The hitboxes in this game are so weird. Okay, bare minimum, I don't have to worry about getting stuck on that stupid thing anymore, so... That probably just murdered a lot of people's souls right there, but I don't really need it anymore. Is the goal for the series is just to go to every island at least once. And we have been to every island at least once, with the exception of the ones here in Aestrin. We still lack Fort Aestrin itself, Siren Song, and Eastwind. And after that, we're done. But I do want to go to the Oracle Isle for. I just want to see what it's like. I haven't been there before, so. Anyway, I will see you guys when we are pulling into port of Fort Aestrin. Okay, here we are arriving at Fort Aestrin. Looks like the wind is going to try and make this a little difficult. Who would have thunk it? See, I'm not going to go, like, directly to the dock itself. I'm just going to go, like, straight to the shipyard. Because I'm curious to see how this thing will look with Aestrin's square sails. I'm doing the wrong thing here. I mean, I've got enough money. I could probably just upgrade the sails if I really need to. The wind is pretty much blowing directly from the direction I'm trying to go in, but there's nothing new about that at all. Let's see here. Better thing to do might be just kind of sail around this rock over here, then come in from the west. The reason I'm cutting in and out so the reason I'm cutting in and out so much is because number one, I'm trying to do a lot of stuff off screen, and number two, I don't think this is going to be a very long stay in Aestrin. I'm pretty much just going to show like every island because they're not far apart. Like you can sail to every island in Aestrin and basically just a continuous chain pretty easily. So I'm trying to cut down on time as much as I can. I want to show you guys like the actual towns themselves, but that's the brig over there, by the way. That is the biggest ship you can buy in the game. We might take a look at that. I doubt anything has changed on it with the recent update, but I'll show it to people who may or may not be, or, well, you know, who may be new to the video or to the game itself, and they're just kind of watching this for the first time. So yeah, you've got the brig here, then you've got the cog, the ship you start with in this region, over at Siren Song, which is the last island I'm planning to go to for this series. I think that'd be quite nice, is to wrap up a series where you would typically start a new game. For us, however, we'll be starting our next adventure in this game at Crab Beach. I'm not looking forward to using the Cacum, but it's the only boat I haven't sailed on this channel, so it is a case of needs must, really. I can't make that turn. I waited too long. Oh well. The plan was to originally just sail around the rock anyway. That's full in. let's go ahead and release you. We'll pull you up. Whoa, okay. We'll release you, we'll pull you in. Trying to get as much speed as possible so we can make this turn. Which, by the looks of it, I'm going to need to sail out a fair distance and then make the turn. The wind is blowing like directly from that direction, which is the direction I'm trying to turn in. Alternatively, I suppose I could like sail, like turn back around that way, but whatever. You know, turn starboard side, then continue on like that, but nah. I'll stick with the original plan. Which I think that's far enough. Should have plenty of speed. Fort Eastern is probably my second favorite port in the game. I like the style of Gold Rock City's market more than this one, but I do kind of dig the sort of Southern European vibe the Eastern region has. Like, it could probably pass as like a Italian region or something. Possibly Spanish even? I think that might be kind of pushing it a little bit though. Alright. Where's my drink? I do like the lights here, though. Like, it feels like an actual fort. You have the market down here, then you have like all the fortifications up top. I've never actually bothered trying to get up to the second layer of the island. I mean, there's got to be a way, right? There's so many possibilities that Raw Lion could go with this game, though. I mean, imagine becoming like such a reputable merchant in the game that you can actually do tasks for the king or queen of a certain region. and they pay like really, really well. About to miss the area I'm trying to get into here. Okay, so I'm going to cut out here and deliver all this stuff, and then I'll wait for daytime. We'll mess around with the sails a little bit, and uh, I'll show you around Astron. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, good morning, everybody. As promised, I will show you guys around Fort Astron itself. We'll check out the brig. This is where you go to deliver your stuff, by the way, or pick up missions and whatnot. Do I have enough reputation to? Yes, I do. Out of curiosity, pork. I think pork is actually a pretty big import or export here. That's kind of ironic, isn't it? Alonk is like a Middle Eastern themed place, and they're importing pork. That's interesting. Oh yeah, you can take iron to Gold Rock City for a very for a very handsome profit. Gold. Good God. 93,000. But you can't take it anywhere. What about gems? Just out of curiosity. No place wants gems. Nope. Grain. I believe grain is another big thing for this place. Maybe not so much. Goods. To Neverden, it's not terrible. Tools? Ah, yeah. That makes sense. Alnylam is a mining settlement, so they would definitely want tools. Newport's not as much, though. But every place wants their weed and their tobacco. Well, not the Dragon Cliffs, though that is understandable. They get a lot of their stuff from their own region. What about Astron itself? Oh, yeah. Green tobacco sells really good here. Huh, okay. Anyway, this is the market. It is... I kind of like the theme that Gold Rock City has going on more for it, but this feels much bigger to me. Ah, yes, this is one of the stoves you can buy. Buy some tables. You can buy some shelves you can put some stuff on. Speaking of which, I wonder if he'll eventually put banners and stuff on these signs. You can buy, your maps and your equipment. It's also worth pointing out that like every region has its own style of equipment too. Like if you buy a compass, it's gonna look a lot different from your from a compass from say Alonk. You can kind of see the difference there. Huh. The chrono compass is going to be the most useful tool by a long shot, but it's also going to be the most expensive. The chronometer is another item you can use to gauge your longitude. Basically, you judge your distance by local noon, which is when the sun is facing like directly south. And for like every 4 minutes before or after the 12 on the clock determines where your longitude is. I think I'll just let you guys read that so you can actually make better sense of it. Right? So yes, this is the brig. The biggest ship in the game. It has a lot of really cool customization to it. You can take out these walls if you want, make this just like a huge cargo hold. You can put the helm up here and move the sail a bit further back. And you can even put like another sail here or another mast here. It has some really cool customization to it. Anyway, speaking of customization, let's head back to the Dhow and we'll see what we can do with it. Okay, so first things first, just unmoor the boat from the dock. And you know what? I think she deserves one last bath. And let's get rid of all of our current sails here. So is there anything new with... No. Stays? No. I think stays are just like a solid, like, bigger ship kind of thing. Like, you can put them on the brig if you want, or the sandbuck, or the junk. But the Dhow, Cacum, or Cog, I don't think they're really much of an option. Masts, is there anything new? Huh, I thought I already had the tall mast, but whatever. I think I did. I just messed it up by doing whatever I just did. Okay, let's go for... Whoa, okay. Then we can go for... Whoops. Oh, we can actually get Latines here. Interesting. But this is pretty much where Aestrin itself kind of specializes. They specialize in square sails. Okay, so mast is too short. It's these stupid ropes here. These things need to go. There needs to be an option to just remove these things. Yeah, that's way too big. I guess I could go back to the way it originally was just like a gaff sail and these straight sails. I mean, that's how it was for, most of the series. And I don't know, I'm getting kind of tired of the same old thing, you know? Oh god, that is teeny tiny. It's really not that much better either. Maybe I could just... No, it's still... Yeah, screw it. I'll just stick with this. I'll get some different colors, though. Anyway, let us... Salmon to Eastwind. And we'll take some water. Banzai! Whew, barely made that. Okay, so since we are going to Eastwind, it only makes sense to head like directly west until we find the Oracle Isle. That way I can check it out for the first time. And this is hard over, yes. At least with this sail, I don't have to worry about it bugging out, like with the junk sail. In fact, it actually goes out quite a ways. It goes out a lot further than... than the junk sail did. Yeah, that's like a 90-degree angle. Holy crap. Right, so head basically directly west. Ah, look at that. Let's pull you in just a little ways. There we go. So the cutter jib shouldn't be catching too much wind. In fact, it shouldn't be catching any wind at all from the Genoa. There we go. We should be flying now. All right. Directly west, if you don't mind. This will probably be a bit of a longer episode. Since we only have 2 more islands to go to, I figure I might as well just wrap this up. Now, look at that. I love the bridge. You've got the fort up there. You've got the rest of the town up there. It comes all the way... Oh, there is a road that leads. It's hidden behind the buildings. Okay. I haven't really paid that much attention until now. So we're looking for Oracle Isle. Actually, it's not directly west, is it? It's a little ways... It's like west by northwest. Okay. There we go. Well, dawn is coming. How many days has this LP actually been going on for? 100 days. That's it? Really? I don't know how far out east this... Aha! I said east, didn't I? I meant west. The problem is... we might have some wind to get there. Okay, so it is basically just directly west of, Fort Astron. And the wind is blowing directly from that direction. Okay, I guess I'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way then. Get out and push. It looks like it's just a bunch of trees. I've seen it in the distance before, but I've never actually gone there. I think the Genoa can probably just be raised up. Yeah, it's just a bunch of trees. Oh. Looks like there might be something else out there, too. Or is that just another tree? I think I'm just going to let that one loose. If it catches wind, it catches wind. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Aha! I woke up just in time. This is a really cool little island, I'm not going to lie. I wonder if there are any secrets. I doubt it. But it wouldn't hurt to look. Okay. I assume islands like this will eventually become useful for something. I know sooner or later forging is going to become a thing. Huh. Wait, what is this? There's just a random... What? That is really cool, though, just seeing a boat just out there. It looks like it's not moving, though. What is... raw lion? What are we looking at here? This is... Okay, so you got all these trees over here, and then you got Bob over there, who's just been exiled from the group, apparently. You got Alvin, Theodore, and Simon? Was that his name? The three chipmunks? No, I never watched the actual original cartoons of the chipmunks. From what I understand, they're actually really, really good. Yeah, this is what I mean though. Like the islands in this region, you've got uh, Sunspire all the way over there. You got Fort Eastwood itself, Mount Malefic, and then you got Siren Song, and then somewhere out there in the Great Yonder, you've got Eastwind. And from Oracle, looks like we just need to send like straight north. And we should find Eastwind. Yeah, Oracle Isle, straight north. That's the wrong winch. And let's raise this up again. So I'll see you guys whenever we get to Eastwind. Alright, and here we are arriving at Eastwind. This is the mining settlement of the Astron region. It's kind of a tougher port to get into if you've got a larger ship, but it is doable. To my mind, the hardest port to get into for the larger ships is probably going to be Albacore Town, especially if you sail in from the west. Well, getting into it isn't really the problem. It's it's getting out. That's the problem. And we still have, oh yeah, we're well ahead of time for this. The poor guy's probably going to be like, "What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here for like another 3 days." Well, we caught a really favorable wind. I don't know what to tell you. We even went and did a little bit of sightseeing before we came here. Okay, let's go ahead and lower the gaff. We'll pull in the Genoa. And we'll use the jib to just kind of sail in at a nice leisurely pace. Here is your water, sir. And your salmon. Okay, I think I'm gonna sleep until daytime, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, so this is Eastwind. There's not much to the town. You've got... Oh, actually, I'll take the water. If there's any pork or cheese, I'd prefer to have that. He's just got salmon and tuna, doesn't he? Maybe I'm missing a stall? Maybe? Yes? No? Maybe not? Oh, iron. Okay. Fine, I'll buy all your bread, I suppose. Alright, so we only have one more island to see. And I can't help but wonder what the deal was with the Oracle Isle. What was that thing in the middle of all those trees? Anyway, should we finish off with a bang and maybe just take... like a really big load to... You know what? Let's do it. I don't want to go too heavy, though. That is copper, copper, iron. I want to put the iron towards the rear. We'll kind of put the copper kind of spread out throughout the ship. Get out of the way, winch. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Okay, one more island to go to. Let's get her done. Well, don't gotta worry about the wind shadow, or, yeah, the wind shadow when the cells are like that. But seriously, if you'd like to get away from the dock, thank you. Fair wind and calm seas to us all. Yeah, as you can see, Eastwind is an extremely small town. There's not really much to it. Not a lot to see. Siren Song has a little bit more going on, but not much. Ooh. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but my elbow just popped like something fierce. That felt amazing. Whew. That was a good stretch. Alright, I guess I'll just see you at Sailwind, guys. Sailwind. How about Siren Song, Dalton? How about Siren Song? Good lord. Well, folks, this is it. Just around this cliffside is the town of Siren Song. That is where our adventure will be ending for this LP. And this character will be retiring. And, oh! It's the AI ship of the region, what do you know? It looks like he's just stuck. Actually, no, I think he is moving. He's coming towards us. Ah, the gaff sail would be blocking quite a bit of wind for the Genoa. So let's bring the gaff in. There we go. Oh, I thought it had it. Never mind. There we go. It's taking a little bit longer than I was expecting, but never mind. Yeah, I think I just saw the AI ship go behind the cliff here. Ah, there we go. The lights of port. Yeah, there's the AI ship right there. He's probably going to try and mess our day up whenever he tries to leave, but I'm sure we can probably avoid him. Okay, let's go ahead and we will bring in the Genoa. Oh yeah, the cog is also here too. This is about to be a very busy port. Okay, there's that. Don't hit me, please. Please don't hit me. Let's bring this thing in. And we can finally... Where is... There it is. Drop off our last bit of cargo. Okay, let's sleep through the night real quick. And as the sun rises on a new day, so too does it set on the career of this once brave sailor. As we grab our stuff that has helped us out for so many journeys and take it to the market to be sold. Because we don't need it any longer. The map, you, Maybe this stuff will be helpful to another sailor someday, but for this character, this is now his home. This is where he will be retiring and spending the rest of his days. Maybe he'll find a nice, pretty girl here and settle down, have a family. Who knows? Can I... There we go. Okay, I believe that is everything. We'll tighten this back up. And the ship is now for sale. It can be for somebody else. Thank you very much for your service, and goodbye. So what does the market have to play? What does the marketplace here have to offer? Not much, probably. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for this particular LP. I'm glad we finally finished it. Let's take a look at the cog real quick. This is the starter boat you get if you start in this region. It costs 100 and... Wait, no, it doesn't cost $100. It only costs 50 gold. Out of curiosity, how many gold coins could I get now? I don't know, because I can't transfer money. That's unfortunate. Huh. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. That's going to wrap it up for this LP. Leave a like, leave a comment. This is not the end of Sailwind on this channel by any means. I have another series in mind that I would like to do. So I'll be looking forward to it in the not too distant future. I am going to be taking a little break from Sailwind, though. I've kind of played this game to death for the past couple months, so I kind of need a break from it. And I'm probably going to start focusing a little bit on No Man's Sky, because I'm almost out of episodes to upload. So yeah, be looking forward to more No Man's Sky, be looking forward to more Sailwind in the future, and be looking forward to potentially some Alaskan Truck Simulator if they get the game fixed, because there's a lot of bugs and things that need to be fixed now. So yeah, there's going to be plenty of stuff coming in the future, so be looking forward to it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, God bless, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.